M.B.B.S. So I have a photo of Ambedkar here. There is also one photo of Ambedkar there. I think that Ambedkar is very angry, I think, looking. I do not know why. Uh, Always, of course, Ambedkar never laughed, but he is not angry. Angry. That is the thing. Yes. Right, anyway, I thank the organizers here for inviting me as a chief guest of this function. I do not know what made them to choose me as the chief guest of this organization. They may be having their own estimation about me. Anyway, Baba Sahib Ambedkar, we talk more about Ambedkar in the meetings or in colleges or outside. And we don't we don't analyze him correctly. Usually we say that he studied there, he got so many degrees, and he has written the Constitution of India, and he has given us reservations. There ends the matter. See, first thing is, you have to analyze his life. That is the most important thing. When we can compare Ambedkar's life to Buddha's life also. Buddha went round that area and he got knowledge. Because he doesn't want to use a weapon against the enemies. So in the same way, Ambedkar also went round not only in Sydenham College, Columbia University, then London School of Economics, then Grayson to get Barrett Law. He equipped with knowledge. We are equipped with degrees. Degree is nothing. Knowledge is most important. Somebody asked him, why you are studying so many degrees? Economics, politics, nobody will take this. You take engineering or something like that, suddenly you will become an engineer or something like that. What was his answer? Ambedkar's answer was, I want to equip myself to liberate my people. I want to equip with the knowledge, world knowledge I want. Because it is a Saidhantik war. It is a Saidhantik war. It is not a physical war. When you compare the American Negro Revolution, that is a very simple thing. But Martin Luther King got name and fame throughout the world. Very simple thing for blacks to liberate themselves. They can go, if they go and cross a line in any state, he will become a liberated person. He will go to northern, there was railways, underground railway. He will just go there along with his friends, families, over, liberated. You go to Kanyakumari, you go to Kashmir or northeastern states, no liberation. Even if now you are going to other countries also, there also this tile is coming. That is caste tile is coming. In Britain, if you go there and ask for employment, the person who is running that business, he will ask you, who are you? The caste discrimination, as Ambedkar has said, now it has become internationalized. Not only discrimination in India, throughout the world it has become the problem of the world. He said like that, it becomes an international problem. Even in Australia, America, caste discrimination, still it is pertaining. And sometimes our people, they will just compare Ambedkar, oh, this man is also Ambedkar of Karnataka, Ambedkar of Kerala, like that. No, no, no. There is no comparison of Ambedkar to anyone except Buddha. Buddha is the only person whom you can compare Ambedkar, not any other fellow. He is a giant. He is a giant. All these people are Lilliputs. How can you compare Lilliputs with Ambedkar? And ultimately, And the serious thing about Ambedkar is, there is one statue in Europe or America, I do not know. That is a famous statue. The statue will be like this. That is, it is chiseling itself. It is making itself, not the other person, sculptor. So, Andamadri, Ambedkar also, he chiseled himself. There is no, now your friends are guiding you, your father is guiding you, there are guiding, some associations are there to guide you. Who guided him? In those days, in when he was young, when he has come from Subrahmanian College, who told him that there is a Columbia College, great college? How to apply? You ask your own son. Even if I ask you or me, I do not know how to go to Columbia University. Where to purchase that application? How to go to London? At that time, who told him to go to Columbia University? And another thing is, sometimes he is against he has written a भाषण दिया है उन्होंने कम्युनिस्ट के बारे में, मार्क्स के बारे में भाषण दिया है Ambedkar. People have said why he is giving even communists said it is none of his business like that to criticize Marx. But when you see the his record in Columbia University, Marxism he studied in Columbia University. No communist has studied in any university. You ask any communist leader, have you studied in any university of Marxism? No. But he studied Marxism in Columbia University. That is the greatness of Ambedkar. Of course, we are telling we have sacrificed this and that. And somebody say, Subrahmanian doctor, you did not go to government practice, you have sacrificed. Arre, government practice क्यों नहीं गया तो भी वो, that is also a sacrifice. You got 2 wives instead of 1 wife. That is also a sacrifice. अरे ये क्या sacrifice क्या है? And any psychologist in this country, he must examine the life of Ambedkar. Suppose if you are not treated well here or treated improperly or something happens with your friend, today your mood will be off. Suppose your wife is not well, mood will be off for 1 month. Yenara dadi pota che, dadi, why dadi means wife ko sari illa, are going here and there. But he lost his 4 children. But he was able to concentrate on his studies. See can we concentrate? Sir, can we concentrate? No, 10 rupees, no 10 rupees in our pocket, no concentration. We did not celebrate our birthday, no concentration. Nama wife ko kobam vandache, no concentration. How he has concentrated with 1 bread and tea. And his wife wrote him, you send some money. He writes to his wife, you send some money like that. She says, I myself is in a poor condition, how can I send you money? She was selling the cakes made of dung. What you say, sir? Cow dung or something like that. Ramabai. When he is studying barrister at Columbia, can you expect that? How contradiction it is. And she was carrying the firewood and selling it for want of money. For want of money to pay to the doctor, to purchase a single pill or 1 small bottle of medicine, they have lost their children. Not 1 child, 4 children he lost. Ultimately, she also succumbed. She doesn't have food for her. No, that is protein food or balanced food to her. Ultimately, she succumbed to tuberculosis. And he tried to save her life, but he could not. At an early age only he lost his wife. He himself says that he could not live with the family at least for half an hour a day. Throughout his life, he was working hard. I have written this book. I have written few books. After writing one book, I relax and I will think of another book. That is 6 months or 8 months, I sleep. But Ambedkar never slept. Only after Parinirvana of his on 6th December 1956, he took rest. Even now, I think he is not taking rest. He is inspiring us. Even now. That is the greatness of Ambedkar. And we are thinking by occupying a seat of power, we can do anything like that. That is in our mind. And some officers, not only from IRS, IPS officers and IAS officers, after retirement, what they do, before retirement, what they say is, after retirement, I can do something. Now I cannot do. You can do it, but you say, I can't do now. I am a government serviceman. Like that. Oh, that's all right. We excuse you. Retirement, what you will do? You cannot produce a child also after retirement. Huh? And with huge money behind them, they go to Congress and go to DMK, ADMK, BJP, everywhere they will go. And M.B.B.S. Paswan, on record what he said, we are bonded, political bonded laborers. So you are also becoming, if wanted to become a political bonded labor. You cannot open your mouth in the parliament. So what is the use of your power? If power is everything, Buddha did not, he might have become a Raja afterwards. Understand my point? We will advise him. If suppose if Buddha comes here and asks you, you and me also, what do we say? You be in the seat. You become a Raja. Then you can do wonders. He knows I can't do anything. That's why he came into the people. And he also never rested until his Mahaparinirvana. Ambedkar also like that. He might have continued in as the law minister in the Nehru cabinet. But what he did? Sir, he resigned. I don't want this. You sit, let others sit. I don't want to sit. Then ultimately, we as educated persons, we could not understand Ambedkar. After resignation of as law minister, he said in 1935 that I was born as a Hindu, but I will not die as a. But we are born as Hindus, we are living like Hindus, and we are also dying like we are not following our father. October 14, 1956, he removed that coat and put on Buddhist coat. We are wearing the same coat, SC coat. It is stinking. It is stinking. It is bad. Worse. When people see it, they are averse to this coat. But Ambedkar said, you remove this coat. Wear this coat. This is most respectable coat. But we don't want. And Ambedkar, his last years, what he has done is, he wanted to make India as a Prabuddha Bharat. That was his aim. Why Prabuddha Bharat? Why Buddha wanted to, he wanted to a reform in this society? Because our Hindu society is like this. Like this. One is up, one is down, one is up. This is the society. That's why you cannot come up. Even an IAS officer, IPS officer, any officer, he may ultimately, after retirement, he may have 1 or 2 houses, that's all. House is not a profitable. Does it give any profit? Like a factory? Yes, sir, you can get some rent, that's all. But it is not a production unit. But in America and other countries, if you see, Serena Williams becomes a world famous person. She comes from a poor family, and so many other people. There are so many people who have come up from the lowest ring. Why? Why we are not produced anybody of that stature? Means there the society is like this. Like a farmer, farmer what he do is when the land is like this, he will till it and he will make it a. Then and afterwards only he will sow it. So our society still it is like that. That's why Ambedkar, Buddha, they wanted to reform this society. They want to make this society like this. So ultimately Ambedkar, after returning to resignation, he wanted to reform the society. That's why he wanted to make the society as a Prabuddha Bharat, where all are equal. Then only you can grow. Now it is very difficult to grow because the uneven society. That is the thing. That too he chose Buddhism. Why Buddhism? See, nowadays papers, everywhere you are seeing that the government is getting more income from which? From tourism, electronics. They are telling only drink, only Tasmak. Only Tasmak is giving more revenue. Even in Andhra also, they are telling more revenue is coming from there. Huh? Then what will happen to our youth? Youth are all addicted to it. But as Sir said, the prayer of Buddhism, that is, I don't drink. I will not take anything which is not of mine. That is, I don't become a thief like that. So I common, that is sex. I will not be there. Only 5 things. If that 5 things we follow, it is very good for us. What about the other prayers? So you may be going to some temple. That prayer will be, oh Swami, you are a great man. You got 2 wives. Another wife is waiting for you. You are a great person. You got a tail. You got a thundam. What is this? But here this prayer is different. You are not praising the Lord, Buddha. No, here all praising only. And what is that they have done? Nothing. But praising and wasting our money and everything. That's why the society, Prabuddha Bharat society is the most important thing. That's what Ambedkar has said. So another thing is, most of the woman liberator. Buddha was a woman liberator. Ambedkar was a woman liberator. Nobody talked about women. In those days, he fought for the rights of the woman in 1942 itself. Before independence, he gave maternity leave for her. Your own father is not worried about your pregnancy. Is it not correct? I am not interested in my daughter's pregnancy or my pregnancy. But Babas are worried about. Yes, you need rest. With full salary. Who will give salary? We are not giving to our own housemaid. We say, you did not come for 5 days last month. 5 days cut. But here, by staying in the house, you are getting full salary. How is it possible? Because of our Father. He is everyone's Father. And He has given the right for woman property in the property of her Father. Father is not interested to give a rupee to his own daughter. But our Father has given property rights, not only SC woman, to all women in the country. Every woman is enjoying. And if in your own office, If you conduct April 14th, the upper caste women, they just go away. That is not as though it is not our savior's birthday like that. They are enjoying, more enjoying. So all these rights who has given, all your rights also, DA, pension, ESI, all these things are by him only. He never thought about one person as a SC person, SC. No, he never had that enmity to the enemy also. He has given the rights to all people in India. He never showed any partiality, even though he was ill-treated by upper caste people. That was the greatness of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So, from today onwards, he has said only three commandments. You know other commandments. Other commandments are 10 commandments. He knows if 10 commandments are given, our fellows will be very difficult. They cannot follow. That's three. That is educate, then agitate, then organize. Why we are educated? What agitation? It is not the education which you are getting or I am getting in the college. The knowledge. When you get the knowledge, the agitation starts in your mind. Not going on the road. Jindabad, Murdabad. No, that the agitation starts like this. As somebody has here brought up Kanshiram name. Kanshiram, in his life history, what he says, I have studied annihilation of caste one day and night 3 or 4 times. Then what happened? After studying annihilation of caste written by Ambedkar, agitation started. So he resigned to his job and came into the people and he started a party, first DS4, then BSP party, and made a first lady chief minister to our SC chief minister to Uttar Pradesh. That is the greatness. Agitation starts here. We never read Ambedkar. We never read Ambedkar. If you don't read Ambedkar, what agitation you get? And no agitation. Passiveness. Then agitation start. Then your organization. Buddha said about Sangha. Sangha is the power. Without Sangha, no Buddha, no Buddhism. So Ambedkarism also, Sangha is important. The unity is most important. In your unity, your strength is there. Unity is strength. So, respected friends, so of course, another important thing I will tell you, only one thing. He has given women's rights, but no recognition from the leader of women. He was the champion of labor laws, but not recognized as a leader of working class. He is the champion of OBC rights, but not recognized as a OBC leader. He was the champion of farmers' rights, but not recognized as a farmers' leader. So, and it took the government 34 years to give him Bharat Ratna. All other fellows were given. Today death, tomorrow Bharat Ratna. Even people who acted, danced before cinema also, camera also, they were given Bharat Ratna. Even now he is not given the respect which he needed. The world is recognizing him, but our governments are not able to recognize him. So I request you, change your quotes. Today itself you change your quote. Have a Buddha quote, Buddhism quote, Dhamma quote. So once again I thank you very much for the organizers and all of you for giving me the opportunity to share my views with you. Thank you very much.